Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Right, it's Tuesday. Tuesday's request day, and today's map was requested a long time ago. I'm sorry I've lost your name. Clearly by somebody who wanted to check out whether this particular map, probably of their local area, was worth playing. Well, what I will tell you is today's map is representative of about 80% of the maps on the workshop. If you are here for the glory of the great maps, you will be a little bit disappointed today. But as always, I try and find something good to say, and what I will say is today's assets and factoids are absolutely wonderful. So remember, you are voting when I ask you to hit the like button to like this show rather than the map. So thank you very much, please. Yes, clicking the like button really does support the channel. It does get me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. So thank you very much for your support. Let's do this, shall we? It's Adelaide by Daniel Lane DC. Now, credit to Daniel Lane, read the description and their responses in the comments. They do appear to be very intelligent. Perhaps their intelligence was that this map was worth kind of like finishing quickly. There's a start square, no start square intersection in the start square, and then off to the resources. The resources, well, there's a bit of resources going on, I would say. The fertile land is basically the most usable, and then off to the workshop. It is a 100% vanilla map. There's absolutely nothing to subscribe to. Zero. We'll be using the realistic 1.2 LUT, and it is a temperate, vanilla temperate theme. So yeah, it's I'm sorry in advance, guys. Do try to be kind in the comments, all right? Do try to be kind in the comments. The hardest part of this map, though, I think, was grabbing the height map off a terrain party. After that, I don't feel there was an awful lot done. Okay, right. Well, this is one of the best views of the map, so let's have a little look at that. And I know you're thinking, hang on, wasn't the thumbnail better than this? Yeah, we'll get to that. We're getting to that. There is a spot on this map. There is a spot on this map, you will see. But anyway, yes, the terrain party. When you grab a 1-to-1 terrain party height map and reduce it down to a 1-to-2 and don't do any work to it, it kind of looks like this. It kind of does. This is perfectly flat land. Well, not perfectly flat land. Yeah, this also no terraforming of the land before the roads have been put down. Yeah, it's farmland-ish in this kind of area, and I have had a look on Google Earth because I did want to check. I didn't want to sort of like mark the map down for being like this, and actually the terrain does look like this, but it doesn't. There are some hills, but once reduced, I'd say, by 50% scale, or well, that's what happens. This, I can't find anything like this. I think this is a terrain party glitch, or an editing glitch, or something, but this is well, poor. I think poor is the only word I can use for that, I'm afraid. It's poor. Residents of Adelaide, I'm sorry. Now down here, this intersection only allows traffic coming from our right to head off to the edge of the map there, which means any traffic that's coming in from the way that we were coming is going to have to wait until it can turn around to come back to go up to that exit, which is going to be a problem traffic wise when you start building a city, because as soon as you put down any kind of option to turn around and loop back, all of this traffic that wants to head off to that exit is going to loop through your city. We've got a big old janky there. It's not even a jinky janky, it's just a janky, and the traffic is loving that node on the right, isn't it? It's absolutely loving it. So yes, even more problems. Even more problems there. The roads aren't, well, they're just wandering, but hey, there are the vanilla Wishbone intersection, and the traffic that's heading off that way is having to take the off ramp to get onto. So you're going from 3 lanes down to 1, and it's going to slow traffic flow right down there. And then we've got a little bit of elevated highway here, which is elevated. And then down to this loop around, which you will be deleting, clearly, if you play the map, of course, because that's basically just the traffic flow, really. That's all that is. I don't even know what the cars are going around it for. There's no reason to. So anyway, yes, that is that. What more? Well, off to that way is... I don't think I can take any more of this, actually. I don't think I can take any more of this. Well, I need a break. This is your start square, by the way. No intersection there. Nothing. You have to put your own one in before you get started. Because I knew that you'd want something else to be happy about. Let's go and have a look at today's asset of the day. This is nice. Okay? I'm glad you were hanging around for this one. This is House HDR4 8x3 Rico BG21 by Targa. One of those catchy names. The good news is House HDR4 8x3 Rico BG21 is actually the name of the asset in Find It. So you'll be able to find this really easily as long as you know what it's called. You're not going to be searching for one thing and it comes up as another. Factoids. Because factoids. And we're still on sex. I'm sorry, it's kind of this book today. According to the Kinsey report, or a Kinsey report, only 4% of married women frequently made love standing up. Got to say, it is. It's more comfortable. Yeah. Now, am I talking about sex? Also, but doors on the back of the building. Great. No door on the front of the building? There we are. House HDR4 8x3 Rico BG21 by Targa, today's asset of the day. Right, I'm sorry. We have to return to this. The roads are lumpy bumpy. Bumpity lumpity dumpity dumpity. We have a bridge, the bridge that goes over the river. The bridge is okay. It's not horrendous. You could even say this is one of the high points of the map. Wishbone intersection. Shall we go inland? Because you know this is going to be fun. We do have a level crossing across the highways, which is going to cause even more traffic chaos once we get into building a city on here. When I say once I won't be. You might be. I won't be. And then the roads head off jankily into the mountains. Now, again, I went to Google Earth and I had a look. And the roads do lovely curves and whatever. Hug the valleys and take the lovely scenic routes, and it's beautiful. Absolutely lovely. And of course, I am talking about this rendition of the roads here. No, I'm not. The rail. You know the rail's going to be good, don't you? Yeah, we're coming through. Again, the rail hugged the valleys beautifully. I just feel that the creator, Daniel Lane, didn't have the time to do this map justice. I think it was a curiosity for them, and this is why I'm not angry. Sometimes I get angry about maps because I look at the map and go, this should be better. Well, this I kind of understand why it isn't. I kind of do. It's I don't feel let down by the map at all. Look at the vanilla tree. Oh, it's a vanilla tree. Yeah, I don't feel let down by the map at all. It is what I expected to find. The little glitch between the two roads there. Great way of derailing your train, that would be, if there was any realistic physics in the game. Yeah, so I'm not angry about this map at all. It's just that bridge. Even that bridge just looks a little bit... Yeah. So, yes. I'll tell you what, rating this map is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun indeed. Ah, dear. And, oh yeah, we're still going to get on and talk about that thumbnail in a minute, because we still haven't got to that location yet. I promise you, we will have a look at that location. Comes down the staircase to exit off to the edge of the map. I need a break. Let me have a break, please.
Fed up with vanilla or ploppable parking lots in your city? Wondering what Bonnie Day's Parking Lots Roads is all about? Then you need BonBonB's Parking Lots tutorial. Click the information button below.
Right, okay, now a high point of the map is the shipping and air routes. Because obviously when we have a nice flat terrain, like the sea is nice and flat and the air is nice and flat, we've got some lovely curves going on here. Lovely curves. Goes to show they do know how to actually do things. So, there we are. We have air, oh yeah, the air route crosses, but never mind. Water flow, this is your water source here. Okay, not sure what's happening there. And then the water that flows through the start square down that river. It's not the widest of rivers, but there does seem to be good water flow, and it is fairly deep as well. And we'll have a look at that in a moment, but I think this water flow is going to be sufficient until you can actually access the coast, which wouldn't be more than a couple of tiles by away. But yeah, look at that. Do you think that's going to be enough to get you started? Probably. If you're playing vanilla rules, and on a vanilla map like this, why would you not be playing vanilla rules? Yeah, the hills look like this. The trees are all vanilla, and it's really hard to find any place that would be aesthetically pleasing enough for a thumbnail. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I went to my tree catalogue. I haven't got anything specifically Aussie. I don't collect any of the the blue gums or anything like that from Mr. Maison. And so I basically did some detailing on a little corner, and I cheated. Yes, look, I'm a YouTuber, all right. This is kind of my clickbait, this particular one. Well, you weren't going to watch this show if I just showed you what was actually there, were you? Come on, be fair, be honest, be fair to me. My only chance of getting you to watch this show was to give you a little corner. Get rid of all of those trees, and it looks all right, doesn't it? Your chance to vote on this map, is it a 1-star map, is it a 5-star map, is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We usually the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be in the top 10? If it is, I will eat my anything that I own. I will eat it. Do not get this into the top 10, please. Aesthetically, I can't find anything credible to say about it at all. And while I do like to mark things up to a 2 star when I can, I can't find anything. So it's 1 star. Detailing, again, I can't. I mean, that bridge over the river, but it just, I think that just looks lucky rather than planned. I'm afraid it's 1 star for detailing. For gameplay potential, now here we talk, right? We've got available build plane, we've got enough water flow to get you started, there's kind of sort of resources going on, there's shipping routes, etc, etc. None of this gets you to 3 stars, but it's not a 1 star map for gameplay. I can give 2 stars for gameplay potential. Adelaide by Daniel Lane DC. Yeah. Representative of 80% of the maps on the workshop, and makes you appreciate even the poor maps that we review on this show. You can really appreciate that actually maybe some effort has gone into them, and so I want more nice comments from you on the ones that you don't quite like, okay? Because that probably took 10 minutes, probably. And thanks for requesting it, whoever you were. I'm sorry I've lost your name, really am. Means I might do another one of yours at some point. Whole map to vote on the screen now, and join me tonight for City Edition. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for a better map